Here's how to use the power of AI to create a week or even a month worth of engaging, captivating, attention-getting video reels for your Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikToks at lightning speed without you burning yourself down and without you having to film and be in front of the camera all the time. So what you will learn in this video is how do you actually reach a point where you are publishing and posting on your social media profiles engaging, valuable videos every single day, consistently and frequently over a longer period of time. Now, if you know anything about social media, specifically growing online, you need to use video, and ideally you need to post something new and original and valuable every single day. And if you're like me, if you ever tried posting every single day videos, of yourself, you know how time-consuming, complicated, and overwhelming it can be, because there are so many steps involved, so many back and forth switching between different apps. In this video, you will learn how to reach this point with ease, grace, and flow, where you are creating engaging video reels at bulk mode, in batch mode, using the power of AI. So you can see here the content calendar, how this will look like once you start using these tools and using this system that you will learn here in this video. And the final outcome will be videos like this, video of you actually speaking to your ideal audience or your ideal client profile, and not just you being in camera. And by the way, this is my iTwin, this is my AI avatar that you can see here. That's the power of today's AI technologies. Not only you and your face and your voice and your teachings and your vocabulary and your wisdom being shared on social media at scale like never before, but also videos that are engaging, that have all those elements, video editing or production elements that make videos on social media engaging, scroll stopping. This is what I mean. For example, is not only you in camera, but then subtitles, captions, B-roll footage, and so forth. Let me just give you a quick demo. Here are 5 essential tips to attract more clients effortlessly. Number 1, identify your target audience. So this was just one short example. So notice here, this is me without the beard, okay? Me on camera. And by the way, this is actually not me. This is my AI avatar, okay? AI generated video of me based on my original selfie video footage. I'll show you this, okay, in this video. And also, as you can see here, text captions or subtitles is very important. Roughly 70% of users on Instagram and TikTok actually don't have their speakers on their phones turned on. They can only see, okay? That's why subtitles and captions are so important. And also relevant stock footage, or either images or videos that add more motion and graphics and relevancy to your videos. This is the outcome. In this video, you will learn not only how to create videos like this, but again, as I mentioned, how to scale your videos to the point where you are easily, gracefully publishing one original video every single day, which is where true growth on social media really comes. Growth in your reach, how many people are you reaching, growth in your audience, growth in your engagement. And if you know a thing or two about content marketing and growing your business in general, content marketing sits at the core. It's the most foundational thing that's designed that will help you grow your business to the next level. Because as I mentioned, you can reach more people, you will engage your audience, it helps you convert more people into leads into customers, and so forth, okay? Now, the one software that we will use in this video is called Submagic, and I'll get to that in just a bit. Submagic is primarily designed, it's an amazing software where you upload original video, either with you on camera or with your AI avatar or your iTwin, and then Submagic will add all these amazing, captivating effects that are so essential on social media. B-roll footage, zoom-ins and zoom-outs, captions, titles, some sounds, some icons, and so forth. So that's the Submagic. Then here we have HeyGen. HeyGen is the world's leading software that lets you turn a short selfie video footage of yourself, okay, roughly 90 seconds short video selfie footage of yourself, into hundreds of engaging videos of your AI avatar. In short, with HeyGen, you can quite literally clone yourself, as you can see here, by simply uploading one original selfie footage of yourself. And then the only thing you have to do to start creating videos with your AI avatars is to simply feed the script of what you want your AI avatars to actually speak out. And this is where the third and the most important piece of software comes in. And in full disclaimer, this is the software that I built for myself initially. And then once I started showing it to my clients and my customers, all of them wanted it. So now I actually eventually released it to the general public, and you will find the link somewhere here below to try iTwin.ai absolutely for free. Now, let's start at the beginning. iTwin.ai is, imagine, it's a content planner. It's a content calendar that has ChatGPT built in. This way, you can imagine it almost like, as you can see here, a Google spreadsheet or any spreadsheet, Excel, with the built-in ChatGPT. So you don't have to switch back and forth between ChatGPT and then your Google Docs or your notes and all these different apps and browser tabs. You have everything here in one place. And now I will give you a demo of how I plan and how I generate my social media content with lightning speed using these 3 tools. It starts with iTwin.ai that helps me plan, script, and create all the text versions of my content, then HeyGen to turn the video script into the actual my AI avatar speaking out this script, and then finally Submagic to add these final production elements like B-rolls, subtitles, zoom ins and zoom outs. Okay, so I will show you an example how I typically approach creating content. I always work in batch mode. So I rarely create one short piece of content in isolated mode that I would go, I'll come up with an idea, then I would script the content, then I would write an outline, then I would write the caption. I don't do that anymore. This is one of the most time-consuming tasks that you can do. If you want to scale your content, you want to batch similar tasks in the content creation workflow together, and you want to use time blocking. So for example, here's how I approach. Let's say if I wanted to create a 7 days worth of content, short form video reels, here's how I do it. I would first create 7 placeholders here inside iTwin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then one more, 7. Okay, so now I have 7 placeholders. Now, very important how iTwin works. As you probably know, if you've ever tried to create and generate any content using ChatGPT, for example, or any other generative AI, you need to tell to AI, you need to give it some context. For example, if you want to write an email copy, you need to tell it who is this email for, what is the goal of this email, what the call to action needs to be. It's same with content. You need to know, the AI that's generating your content needs to know who are your ideal customers or your audience. Who are you creating content for? Who do you want to reach and attract? How do you help them? Which problems, what are the biggest problems that you help them overcome and solve? What are the biggest results or dream outcomes that you help them experience or achieve? Very important also, what tools, techniques, modalities, strategies, methods do you use to help your ideal audience get the results that you help them get? All of this is important. AI needs to know this so that it can create captivating, engaging, and valuable content that will call in and attract and engage your ideal audience. Now in iTwin, how this is done, you simply go to My Info and iTwin will generate this for you and you can edit it. Let me zoom this in a little bit. In iTwin, we call this under settings and My Info. This is where you tell to iTwin, which by the way, it's powered by ChatGPT, the latest model of ChatGPT, okay? You tell it, who are you professionally? For example, I have here business growth expert, content marketing strategist, and AI-driven growth consultant, for example. Then who are my ideal customers? Coaches looking to scale their practice, SaaS founders aiming for rapid user acquisition, course sellers wanting to enhance their market reach, okay? This is just an example. At any time, you can always edit this and make it your own. Then what problems do you help your ideal customers overcome? Very, very important, right? The best, most engaging content, especially content that's designed to help you grow your business, is it needs to either provide solutions to problems of your ideal customers, or it needs to give them the roadmap, ways to actually achieve their desired results or dream outcomes, okay? So what problems do you help? Again, this is the list. You can always edit this. What results you help your ideal clients and customers get, and then what tools, methods, techniques do you use on your journey to help your customers or ideal audience get the results you want, okay? So how iTwin works is every time you basically generate content, iTwin will communicate this to ChatGPT, okay? Very important. So going back to short form videos, just a second. Let us create these 7 placeholders here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7. And from this point onward, this is where the magic of iTwin really comes in, okay? So I'll just click this magic wand, and what will happen now is iTwin will start generating for me content ideas for my next short form videos, as you can see here. Now the ideas already start popping in, and I'll just show you, for example, how iTwin at any given time will give you, when you generate ideas, it will give you at least 10 different ideas that you can choose from, okay? And this, for the purpose of this video, I'll just select the first one here, okay? 3 things I learned as a creator scaling a 7-figure brand. Beautiful. This is super relevant. Okay, then I will go to the next one. Okay, what could the next content be? Okay, let's see some ideas. How I built a 6-figure business in 6 months. So 5 steps to build a cohort-based cohort from scratch. Beautiful. This one is perfect. This is a great idea. I've done so many launches of cohort-based courses. This will be super helpful. Then let's go here. How AI tools can transform your coaching business today. Okay, let's do this. We'll use this one. Then remember, I'm now creating in batch mode. I will first decide on what are the next 7 content pieces that I'll be working on, and then I'll go through each production step. So every beginner investor makes this rookie mistake. No, every beginner coach. We can change this. Every beginner coach makes this rookie mistake, and then I'll talk about one rookie mistake. Okay, then we go, let's say, what other ideas I have. What every coach can learn from top SaaS startups. 5 tips to automate content creation for coaches. Beautiful. This one seems very relevant to the video I'm creating right now. So let's do this one. Then what every coach can learn from. This is the same. Let's say 3 steps to attract clients using paid ads. Okay, cool. This one is also great. Paid ads. And then finally here, in fact, I'll show you another use case. You can actually come up with what I call the spark idea. You might actually have initial ideas, something like I'll come up with, let's say, get more comments on Instagram, let's say, or more engagement. So you can provide it a spark idea, and then when you click here, this magic wand, there's a reason why it's called magic, is now iTwin will generate you amazing content ideas based on this initial spark. So let's see how to get more comments per post with engaging questions. Every business owner makes this rookie mistake when it comes to engagement on Instagram. Let's say essential content creation skill you need to master right now. Perfect, which could be get people to respond to your content, right? So let's say this simple Instagram strategy will get you more comments. Okay, perfect. Let's do this. So now at this point, what we've done here, you can see here, we've now selected the next 7 content pieces that I'll be working on, okay? Again, I'm working in batch mode because the brain power required to brainstorm ideas, decide what content items you will be working on next is completely different than actually then writing and scripting content, or even filming, or even editing and producing, okay? So now we will just quickly generate the final titles of these 7 content pieces. Let's see, we have them here. Okay, perfect. And then also, this is the power of iTwin.ai. Now we will generate outlines for all of these 7 short form videos. Now an outline is actually not yet the final script. Outline is just a high level executive summary of the content piece using the 3-step structure: hook, body, and call to action. As you know, the most captivating, the most engaging videos that drive results for your business will have a strong hook that gets people's attention and stops a scroll, by the way, especially on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. And then base all content items, then a body to deliver, a message to deliver value, and then finally call to action, what you want the person to do after they're done watching. And this could typically be comment below, like this if you like it, share this with friends, save it for future reference, send me a DM, click the link here below, or click the link in my bio. So strong hook to get attention, body to deliver the value, and then call to action. And again, iTwin has all these built in. These prompts, if I just jump here, for example, all these prompts are already built inside iTwin, and you can see them transparently here. At the point of this, me recording this, it's currently not yet possible to be editing these prompts. This might be actually possible in the future. But if I go back here, let's just generate outlines for all these videos, 7 videos now. So I go quickly here, I press this, okay? The script writer goes into action, and let's see. Now we can already see the outlines coming in. I'll just give you an example of an outline. You can see here the hook, then we have the body, and then we have call to action. Comment MGM below to get my free video guide on how to make big money with a small audience. Now you can edit any of this. For example, let's say that you want to change it from 7 tips to 5 tips. Obviously you can do so. This is almost like having your Google Doc or a very simple text editor here built inside iTwin. You can tweak it, you can edit it as much and as you want, okay? So these are the outlines. Now, these outlines are also super handy if you are the one actually being in front of the camera and filming. So for example, if you're not using your AI avatars like in HeyGen, so sometimes you might actually feel that you want to go in front of the camera and film the video. Well, this is where the outline comes really handy, because this is not word by word script. You can just open this on a big screen in front of you. You can take your phone or your web camera and you can use this outline as a visual aid and helper, almost like a teleprompter that you can use when you're actually filming the actual video, okay? So this is another really practical use case of how to get the best value of iTwin also. And then finally, if we are using AI script to video tool like HeyGen, then we need to also generate the actual final script. I will generate it here, and since we are already at scripts, we will also generate the actual final caption or a text description of the video. We can see here. And this caption is essentially a text companion that sits on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. That's also there below the video. You've seen this. This text caption is primarily used for people who want to go deeper, read actually your content. It's also important for discoverability of your content, hashtags, and so forth. And here you go. You just scripted 7 days of content in a few minutes, basically, right? So I'm moving fast through these steps. Obviously, you want to perhaps take a little bit more time to go to refine what are the 5 steps to create the script, all of this. But here you go. You just scripted and planned 7 days worth of content, engaging Instagram Reels and TikToks and YouTube Shorts in a few minutes, okay? Very important. Now, the final step is in the context of using AI to take your social media reach to the next level, is to actually then generate videos using your AI avatar. I will use HeyGen, as you can see here. I'm a big fan of HeyGen. Here's how HeyGen in an essence works, okay? There's many different use cases, but one of the most practical and time-saving use cases where you quite literally clone yourself. You can create your what HeyGen calls looks. So here I have an avatar with the name Clemens Truck. That would be me, okay? And here in HeyGen, you can see different looks that I created using my selfie video footage. So how it works basically, you use your web camera. You can see this one here. This one is a web camera footage. This one also somewhere, this one is also a web camera. But all these other videos here, you can see they are done with my iPhone. For example, I literally stood in front of the camera and I just filmed, I think roughly 60 to 90 seconds of video, me speaking to the camera. And the simplest way to create your original selfie footage is to simply introduce yourself and talk about yourself and your life. This one is the easiest to talk about. You don't need any script, any guidance. You just go on and ramble and talk about yourself, okay? And then you upload this video to HeyGen and you will have a look, okay? And you can see a bunch of different looks I have here. Now I'll just select one video here. I'll just select this one, okay? Okay, this is my avatar. Hey, your instant avatar is... This is what I was filming in the actual one of the hotels in Slovenia. By the way, one very common practice when you're creating looks in HeyGen, when you're naming any files, have a nice naming convention. Let me just show you how I'm naming you can see webcam office November 2nd, 2024, 01, right? So phone, living room, October. So I always put like which camera I'm using. Is it phone or a webcam? What is the location of filming? Is it my office? Is it hotel room? Is it living room? Is it kitchen? Is it bedroom? Is it outdoor? Is it park? Is it forest, right? And then also always append a date and time, at least a date of when you were filming this. And if on the same day you filmed more than one selfie videos, then you can just add a sequential number, see 01, 02, 03, 04. Very important to keep your things nicely organized. Now, let me give you an example. I will just use this video, create with AI Studio, and we will create a portrait video, okay, with HeyGen. Now, this is the video, so we already have it selected. Now, the avatar, I could actually choose any other. In fact, let me change avatar. I'll select this one when I'm in the forest, okay? Because I just felt inspired, let's say by nature. So I just selected an AI avatar, or my look, okay, of my AI avatar. Then here I will select my voice. I already have it in. This is my synthetic voice. And here finally we need to provide the script. Now here's where I would go and I would actually grab this script here. This is the final script, okay? So I'll just select all with my keyboard. I will copy the script. And from here onwards, I simply go to HeyGen and I paste the whole thing here, okay? So from this point onward, obviously you want to click play and listen before you render and generate the video if it sounds the way it needs to sound. Typically, I like to put the speed of my videos to 1.2 or 1.3 to be a little bit more engaging, a little bit faster. You can play with these settings. Also, HeyGen has an amazing feature that if you want to add half a second of delay in this script, you can easily just click where you want to add a delay and then just click this button, this icon here, and it will add half a second of delay. And you can add more delays by just adding more, let's say like this, okay? So this is it. Now, obviously, you want to listen, you want to play an updated audio. You want to play it to hear if it sounds like you want it to sound, if the speed is okay. And then once you're ready, you just click here, submit. Now, very important, okay? Very important. Again, going back to naming convention. The video that we use, this one, is this video. So I will copy the title from here, okay? I'm using my keyboard. And it's important that you use proper naming convention, right? So this is the video, and I will also put here the date would be, let's say, Jan 17th, 2024, okay? And from here onwards, I could click preview, but in the interest of time, I'll just go ahead and I'll just generate this video. And now HeyGen begins to generate this video. It should begin very shortly, as you will soon see. Okay, so now this video generation job is pending. HeyGen will start generating it in a few seconds, depending on which account do you have and which plan. I'll pause my filming and then I'll continue when it begins. Okay, now we are at 20%, and as this video is being generated, very important, this final video will be without any text captions, without any B-roll footage. B-roll footage is simply a third-party footage of something else, not you, not your AI avatar. That's very important to add. So for example, if you're talking about fitness and longevity, you want to add some B-roll footage of healthy people moving, running, perhaps. If you're talking about diet and nutrition, you want to show perhaps beautiful video stock footage of a healthy salad and fruits and vegetables, for example, right? If you're talking about travel and adventure, you want to show perhaps a person hiking a mountain and freedom. So this is B-roll footage. It's basically inserting related footage that adds more flavor to the video, makes it more captivating and engaging. As I mentioned, HeyGen does not add this, okay? But there's a bunch of different softwares out there. My absolute favorite one is Submagic, okay? So what Submagic does, and I'll show you an example here, and we will also then, once this video is ready, we will do it. But what Submagic does, as you will see here, in a few mouse clicks, it's a super simple editor. This is not for people who are professional video editors, okay? If you're a professional video editor and you're used to using like super fancy advanced software like Adobe Premiere and like there's gazillions of others out there, then this is not for you, right? But if you want to just save time and create good enough, beautiful looking videos super fast, this is for you. So you can see here, style. First of all, you can choose what type of captions or subtitles you want to be using, for example, right? You can see here, these are just different, basically font families and different styles. I typically use any of this, by the way. So this is the first thing that Submagic will do for you. You simply need to upload your video. You can also trim the video here. I barely use this, by the way, because most of my videos are already done. I just need to enhance them with these social media effects. Then finally, you can add B-rolls, right? So B-rolls, remember, is this third-party footage. You can also add magic zoom-ins and zoom-outs, but basically you do it here. And if you want to replace, for example, the video, you simply go here, you click on the video, let's say essential, and I'll just select, I will not even bother if the video is really relevant with what I'm saying, but I just want to give an example of how you can actually change the video of your B-roll footage. You can also insert images very easily. You can delete, you can edit, and then when you're ready, you simply click export, and then in a few minutes you will have the final video ready. Okay, so let's see. This video is at 72%. I will click pause. I will pause recording, and I'll come back when this video is ready. All right, now this video is done generating in HeyGen. Let's watch it quickly. Let's see it.
Here are 7 tips to encourage more comments on your posts. Number 1.
Pretty fascinating, super cool. Now from this point onward, we will download the video. So I'll download it on my computer. Okay, this is done, and then I'll go to Submagic, and then I will upload this video to Submagic. I'll put here generate captions, then browse the video. We go to downloads. Yes, this is it. Let's upload. And now the video is being uploaded. I'll pause my recording until it's done. All right, so the video has been uploaded. So from this point onward, I'll simply go to edit, and here we have it. This is the This is the same. This is only preview. Now, keep in mind that when you're previewing this video, sometimes the lip sync or the video might not be completely perfect because it's preview. The video hasn't been generated and rendered yet, right? Keep that in mind. So let's say again, we just simply select which captions you will use, and then let me pause. Then you go to B-rolls. Now, one thing that I like to do is specifically when and if I'm using my AI avatar, my iTwin, my digital iTwin, before I generate these magic B-rolls and magic zooms, I like to go to this setting and percentage of magic. I like to set this to, let's say, 90, 96, 97. What this means is basically that 97% of the video timeline will actually be B-rolls and zoom-ins and zoom-outs, right? How I like to start my videos with my AI avatars is that in the first 2 seconds, it's my AI avatar, then a lot of B-roll footage, and then switching back and forth between my B-roll footage and my AI avatar. This just makes the video more engaging, and also, in a way, doesn't give people enough time to actually even figure out that this is even an fully AI generated video. Also very important, when you're publishing your videos that are AI generated or AI avatars, I believe it's important that you disclose this in the caption of the video. Simply say something like, this video has been AI generated, or you're watching a video of my AI avatar or iTwin. Okay, so I'll put here percentage 70, 97, and from here I simply click magic B-rolls, and what Submagic will now do, look at this, in a mouse click. You know how time consuming this can be if you use a video editing software like Adobe Premiere, like to actually insert all these B-roll footage inside. Like this software also, it's such a big time saver. Kudos to the creators. Now, as I mentioned, I like to start every video with me on camera because I'm also doing my personal branding. And then after, let's say, 2 seconds here, you can also edit the timeline. Let's say I'll put here the first 3 seconds, it will be me. And then here from 3 seconds to, let's say, 5 seconds, it's B-roll footage. So if we go here, you can see how this now looks, okay?
Here are 7 tips to encourage more comments on your posts. Number 1, ask open-ended questions that invite.
Beautiful, right? And then you can play along. You also have these magic zoom-ins and zoom-outs. Zoom-ins, and when video comes in a little bit closer, let me give you another example here. I think this will already be done. Yes, you can see it here.
Here are 7 tips to encourage more comments on your posts. Number 1, ask open-ended questions.
So here we have now, very important, how to get, we already have this file is already properly named. As you can see here, nice naming convention. I'll just put here Jan 17th, probably, there's no limit in. Okay, I'll put save, and from here onwards, I'll just put export. This is okay, settings standard. And I will export, project save. And now Submagic is also rendering and generating the final video. I'll pause my recording and I'll get back to you when this is done. All right, so this video has now been generated. Let's see it.
Here are 7 tips to encourage more comments on your posts. Number 1, ask open-ended.
Beautiful. And then from this point onward, what you could do, of course, you can download the video, and then you can use a scheduling platform like Go High Level, Buffer, and there are quite a lot of others out there where you can schedule all videos in advance to be published at the predetermined future dates and times. So here you have it. Okay, what we covered. Let's zoom out. We covered a workflow, how you can create a week, 2 weeks, or even 3 or 4 weeks worth of content at rapid speed using the power of AI and 3 tools: Submagic, HeyGen, and iTwin. Very important. Specifically, iTwin will be saving you a lot of time, regardless of how you're creating the final videos. Perhaps it's you in front of the camera. Perhaps it's your iTwins or your AI avatars. Perhaps you might just use a stock footage and generate videos of something else, or you perhaps in action, perhaps showing a meditation pose and then adding a text overlay. However you will publish videos online, use iTwin. It will save you gazillions of hours of your time, gazillions of kilowatts of your brain power, because you don't have to be switching back and forth between Google Docs and ChatGPT. Everything is already built in. Now, also a gentle reminder, you want to be using task batching and time blocking. By that, I mean that you want to sit down and allocate, let's say, 15 minutes to decide once a week, for example, and you can organize your time however you feel best, but you want to first sit down and allocate 15 minutes to decide what are the next, let's say, 5 to 7 pieces of short form videos that you will be working on. And then you want to go into the brainstorming phase, into the ideation phase that I shown you in this video. And you want to brainstorm ideas and decide, okay, these are the 7 short form video reels that I'll be working on next, okay? Once the ideas are confirmed, then you go into outlining each of these videos. Then you block another perhaps 20-30 minutes of time and you outline all these 7 videos in one go. Okay, this is called task batching. You batch together similar tasks so that you don't have to be jumping back and forth between different tasks that require completely different parts of the human brain. Okay, so after you then outlined all your videos, then you simply generate scripts, and from this point onward you can just click this magic wand and iTwin.ai will generate all scripts and captions from you. And from this point onward, and this is another beauty of iTwin.ai, you can change now the status, and you can now, for example, after you've scripted all videos, you can just mark them, for example, as scripted. That way you can easily keep track of in which stage of the workflow each of your video is. For example, these ones are now scripted, and then this means that they still need to be produced and then eventually published. Once you publish the videos, you can then simply mark them as published, and also you can also set which dates you want to be publishing them, right? This is also to help you to keep track again of your publishing workflow, so that you know where you are, where you're going, what you have already published, so that you can have everything nicely in one place. Okay, so very important. Time block your time, and then batch tasks together. Similar ideation, writing outlines, then scripting and captioning. Then you have obviously generating the videos or filming the videos, and then also editing the videos. Now, final piece of advice is where you can save even more time. If you value your time and you are able to afford some extra help, then the thing that you would want to delegate first to human beings is primarily generating the videos, editing the videos, producing the videos, and scheduling the videos. These are the tasks that can easily be done by a virtual assistant from a third world country for a very affordable price. You can find them on Upwork.com or Fiverr.com, but essentially what you do not want to delegate, ideally that's my recommendation, you do not want to delegate ideation phase. You should be deciding as a business owner or a key decision maker what content pieces will be going out. You should be deciding creating outlines, and then from there onwards the scripts can be automatically generated by iTwin, and from this point onward you can just delegate the whole thing to another person. Again, a virtual assistant, a video editor, social media manager, your marketing manager, because typically generating videos, editing videos are the most time-consuming tasks in this entire workflow. Even if you use HeyGen and other video generators, just generating videos itself can take some time, and probably you don't want to use this time by yourself because your time at this point is already too valuable. So here you have it. Now you know, okay? Now you know how to skyrocket your social media content using the power of AI to new all-time highs, and this will help you reach more people, grow your audience, generate more leads for your offers, get more clients and customers, generate more revenue, and just skyrocket your business to new all-time highs with the power of these amazing tools and this content. If you like this video, like it, comment below, share it with others. Hopefully you find it valuable, inspiring, and there's more goodness coming your way very soon. May the force be with you. Goodbye.